What's up guys, Codemaster0 here bringing you another video. In this video I'll be showing you how to defeat the Flexile Sentry. Now, of all the bosses in Dark Souls 2, I wouldn't exactly rank this one as one of the harder ones, but there are a few things that you might want to watch out for while fighting him, or it can become a little bit challenging. So first off, once you go inside, you've probably noticed his body structure. There's two torsos on top of one set of legs, and one torso is holding two swords, and the other torso is holding two clubs. Now you might have noticed that throughout the fight, the torso that faces you will change. Sometimes the aggressive side will be the sword side, sometimes the aggressive side will be the one wielding the hammers, or the maces. Depending on which side is the aggressor at the moment, it changes the boss's moveset. I've personally found that when the swords are the aggressor, the boss is a good amount harder than when the maces are out instead. The reason for this is because the swords are very fast and do a good amount of damage, whereas the maces are rather slow and can be easily dodged. A good shield is rather necessary in this fight. You can dodge everything if you want to, but the timing might be a little bit difficult. Unless of course the mace side is out, in which it's not. But as you can see, the maces move rather slow, so they're not that hard. The swords on the other hand, move rather fast. You'll notice that I run around this pillar a lot. This is a good strategy if you need to heal up, or if you just need some time to maybe think about what you're doing, or if you just want to time it out until he switches from the sword aggressive side to the mace side. Of course, sorcery or range can be very helpful in this fight, but he can be easily meleeed down. You'll see I waited until he switched over to the mace side, and now I find that he'll be a little bit easier to fight, so I go ahead and engage. When he uses the maces and he does that smash or he does the double lunge with them, that's your best opening to attack because the recovery time for him is rather slow. As you can probably see, the moveset of the boss is more in-depth, I would say, I guess, when he has the swords out. It's a little bit harder to anticipate what he's going to do, whereas the maces are very basic. And also his recovery time is a lot faster when he has the swords. If you're wanting to play it safe, you can do exactly what I'm doing and just run around this pillar until he switches over to the mace side. With this boss, there's nothing really too tricky that you need to do. If you play it safe, you can easily defeat this boss, it just might take a little while. Now the boss didn't do it in this encounter, but there's a point where he will lunge at you with the sword, and if he stabs you, it will do a lot of damage. That is the main attack that you want to avoid. That is why it's always safest to wait until he has the maces out to attack. That is one sword attack that you will also need to worry about even if he's in the mace stance. He'll jump back a little bit and then throw his backside over him and do that stab that you just saw. That will do a decent amount of damage. And there you go. The Flexile Sentry. Now there is one thing I want to note before ending this video. When you go through here and you go up the ladder, before activating this thingamajigger right here, turn around the corner and there's a chest back here. Open the chest up, and you get the Pyromancy Flame as well as Fireball. Now I actually missed this the first time that I played. Well guys, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please consider leaving a like, maybe a comment, maybe even subscribe if you haven't done so already. I make lots of videos, and I plan to do this for a long time. And as always guys, peace! Other groups can come in here right now as well. There is only one instance of this dungeon. We've run into PvP here before, which really makes the dungeon very unique because it mixes these PvE factors of fighting bosses and mobs.